Welcome back. This is the World News and I'm Randolph Jamias to give you the second half of the stories. A very hot news starts our stories. Turkish firefighters were struggling to contain a raging forest fire burning its way in Guveci on Saturday near the Syrian border. The severe forest fires that broke out in Harabios village of Idlib province in Syria and spread onto Turkey from 4 different locations and were threatening a Turkish village nearby on Saturday. Blazes forced authorities to evacuate homes and barns at 2 villages in the area as emergency services worked to oust the stubborn blaze. Fires have destroyed some 150 hectares of forest in an area where thousands of refugees are attempting to cross the border to escape escalating violence in Syria. Forest fires are frequent in Turkish-Syrian border. The opposite is going on in England. Torrential rains in Great Britain have raised water levels and flooded River Ouse, affecting local residents and businesses. The rains have hit many areas in Yorkshire in northern England, as well as areas in northern Wales for 3 consecutive days since Monday, bringing record high precipitation in 30 years at this time of the year. In Yorkshire, heavy rainfall raised the water level of River Ouse to 5.16 meters, nearly reaching the record 5.4 meters. This has brought pressure to the drainage system along the river and caused hundreds of local residential buildings and business basements to be flooded. Some of the bridges, highways, and railways have been closed.
A lot of people start to suffer from the basic effects of the water getting into the properties, really. We have to isolate the electric, make sure we get the water out. We've got our fire engines, our fire appliances, they're pumping out much of the water from the basements and different businesses. It does have quite an effect on the business community.
It is a loss, yes. Yeah, but it's a loss that we know can happen from time to time. We've had a lot of rainfall in the Yorkshire Dales, and this is the result.
Now, in the United States, another landmark and a thrilling ride is set to rise. New York City announced the plans to build the world's tallest ferris wheel on Staten Island. It's expected to become a popular tourist attraction for a panoramic view of the Statue of Liberty and Manhattan skyline.
City officials say the wheel will be 190.5 meters tall, more than 25 meters taller than the one in Singapore. It will take about 38 minutes for each gondola on the wheel to complete one rotation. The city plans to begin construction of the wheel and its surrounding shopping center and hotel complex in 2014. The entire facility is scheduled to be completed by the end of 2015. Staten Island is the least populated of New York City's boroughs and boasts few tourist attractions. The city expects that the giant Ferris wheel will attract 4.5 million tourists annually.
Now let's have some fashion news. Ultra-expensive Colombian handbag brand Nancy Gonzalez claims to be the most luxurious brand to design, make and market its products from a base in the developing world. Fashion Week in Paris showed the crocodile leather bags with prices starting from 1,000 euros went on display. Santiago Barberi Gonzalez said the concept has always been to celebrate color, to be good-humored, and to do things that are decorative but elaborate in a distinctive way and handcrafted. He added that there are many brands made in the third world, but they discreetly hide away their name inside the product. They don't show it. Everybody knows that Nancy Gonzalez is from Colombia and is made in Colombia. He also said the most important thing is to inspire style, not to dictate fashion. Turning now to sports news, Russia's Nadia Petrova upset defending champion Poland's Agnieszka Radwanska 6-0, 1-6, 6-3 in the Pan-Pacific Open final on Saturday to complete a sensational run at the Tokyo tournament. It was the 30-year-old's second title of the year after winning a Wimbledon warm-up even in Den Bosch, the 12th and also most prestigious of her career. Petrova inflicted the dreaded bagel on third seed Radwanska in the first set, taking it with a blistering ace down the middle to rub salt in the wounds. The poll quickly turned the tables, but Petrova produced some superb tennis in the decider, closing out proceedings with a drive to volley before sinking to her knees in delight. Petrova enjoyed her previous past season in 2006 when she won 5 tournaments.
I'm extremely happy. This is my biggest win, and I think this is also the first time I beat 3 top 10 players in a row. So it's a very nice accomplishment for me.
And finally, let's take a look at the triathlon event, this time the women's division. Sweden's Lisa Norden claimed the Yokohama World Triathlon Series title on Saturday after she edged out German's Anne Haug in a sprint finish. Norden finished in 1 hour, 59 minutes and 1 second, just 1 second ahead of Haug, while rising Dutch star Mayik Sailors took the bronze. Rachel Claimer of Netherlands led out of the water, followed by American Sarah Groff and Australian Emma Moffat. A group of 19 women led through the cycling stage, with Ashley Gentle leading the pack, including Norden, into Transition 2. Norden and Haug ran in the leading group of 7 before breaking away and entering the long 250-meter finish chute together. Norden hit the finish tape first to claim her second title in Yokohama after winning in 2009.
I came over here knowing I had to do something quite special. If I wanted to get on that podium in Auckland, I had to have a good result here today. Training has gone well, so I knew, I kind of had a chance to get a good result, but, going out there with 1 lap to go, there were so many good girls around me, and I was like, this is going to be a hard job the last 2.5 Ks.
That's all we have for today on World News here on Myanmar International. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.